Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to your place to chill. It is the Coffee Company. It is Fridays at the Coffee Company. And because this week has been absolutely terrible for the majority of us in our community, we just thought we're going to have a day where we're going to talk absolute rubbish. So I have sent the link to a few of your favourite members of the YouTube community. They might jump on. I'm not sure. But for now, we're going to have fun. We're going to chill. And it's going to be great. So if you've got any rubbish things to talk about in the chat, feel free. If you want to say that Kit Kat is a chocolate bar, or if you want to be a real idiot and say Kit Kat is a biscuit, go right ahead. You can say Guinness is the best form of lager on the planet. Whatever you want to say, there's absolute rubbish. Put it in the chat and we'll have a laugh, because the world needs a bit of a laugh at the moment. But before we make a coffee for ourselves, because I'm desperate for a coffee, let's welcome whoever is in the chat. It's Bobby K. He's not here at the moment. It's Bobby K. But hopefully he might jump on. But lovely to see Bobby earlier in the afternoon. Good afternoon, Bobby. Afternoon, Mr. Stewart, 727. Afternoon, buddy. I don't know who this fella is. It's Anima over on Twitch. Hello, buddy. Hello. Hopefully Lemon is having a great day at work. Head of moderation. Hello. They're going to be running things over on Twitch as they always do. Great to see Anima before the raid, because we're going to see some raids tonight, and that's going to be hilarious. Afternoon, Mr. Graham. Afternoon, buddy. Afternoon. Oh, the first bit of rubbish today. The final season of Game of Thrones was the best season ever. Oh, that's real rubbish. That's real rubbish. Kit Kat is a biscuit. Who knows? That's always great to hear. So, hello, Mr. Fullball. Hopefully you're well, buddy. Hopefully you're well. But yeah, it's been a fun day. I think I might have accidentally insulted someone. And when I mean I accidentally insulted someone, someone rang me. Someone rang me and they spoke to me in like the most condescending voice. They're like, "Hello, can I speak to the owner, please?" I'm like, I hung up immediately. And then they called me back and said, "Can you just off, please?" That's just typical me. Like when they ask for the owner of a company that's only got one person working there, you know they're a troll. So yes. Lemon is home. Lemon is home. Hello, Lemon. Hopefully you're well, miss. Hopefully you're well. For all you don't know, Lemon is brilliant at making cakes, and you should definitely make her make you cakes. Lemon is excellent. But lovely to see you, Lemon, in the chat. Mbappe and Haaland are joining Spurs this summer. Yep, yes they are. Right, let's make a coffee. What do I have? What do we have? They've got so many coffees I want to try. What do we have, guys? What do we have? I got asked by my wonderful friend Josh, do you want to drink coffee with olive oil? I really think on the rubbish coffee show we should be drinking coffee with olive oil in, just to punish ourselves. Like, who does that? I've never seen that. I've never seen that. Afternoon, Mark. Hopefully you're well, buddy. Hopefully you're well. I might try it, actually. Do you want to do it? Bollocks to it. Let's have a laugh. First, I'm going to make myself a coffee. Let's just have a regular 109E. 109E is lovely. Let's go for 109E. What olive oil should we go for? I've got this one. This is really good quality. Olive oil coffee. Let's make a cappuccino though first thing. I hope my machine is going to start getting blocked. Let's have a look. We're going to have an olive oil coffee on stream. It's got nothing else to do. Coffee is overrated. Shut up, football. That's just insulting. Too far, full ball. Too far. How's everyone doing today? How is everyone doing? We're having fun here. We're having fun. We have a cappuccino. How much olive oil do you put in an olive oil coffee? How much do you put in? How much do you put in? Oh, Stuart's got a great comment. Waste segregation is important not only to reduce the impact it has on the environment, but also health issues that can arise from waste and toxins that have not improperly been disposed of. I don't even know if that's rubbish. I think that's just the truth, Stuart. I think that's just the truth. I think you might actually be talking sense there. I think that's a real problem. That might actually be a real problem. How much olive oil? Oh, we've got plenty of olive oil. What do you do with an olive oil coffee? Do you only put a dash in? How much do you put in? We're going to try it just as a laugh. Because I've got nothing else to do, and this show is all about talking rubbish. Waste segregation is also an economically beneficial prospect because it makes recycling easier. Yeah? What's happened, Stuart? Mm. 109E is tasty. 109E is tasty. Yes, it's 2 days till the coffee company's official birthday, 12th of March. 12th of March, it is the official birthday of the coffee company. I'm really excited. I don't know what we're doing. I know we're having a party on Monday that you should all come to. It'll be fun. You can talk sensible rubbish. He's actually talking sensible rubbish. Big up. Big up. So, I like that shirt because you're talking about rubbish, but sensible rubbish instead of talking absolute rubbish. Fair play, sir. Well played, sir. I love it. I love it. It's great. But rubbish is an important thing. Rubbish is an important thing. But hey ho, hey ho. Yeah, I'm thinking about leaving early from work today. I don't know if I'm allowed to do that. But I was thinking about leaving at 4 o'clock because I've had enough this week. And Ndombele has the potential to reach that. The problem is, Volball, it's not much. Literally, if that man had a brain on him, that man would be one of the best footballers on the planet. Like, he can do absolutely anything with a football. Literally, it's not that far from the truth. If he had that, he'd be absolutely brilliant. But hey ho, hey ho. It is a bit warm in here now. It went from being really cold to really quite warm. Bill in a bath. We can't show this to Mark, the window cleaner, because he tried to put orange juice in my coffee the other day and I kicked him out the shop. No one puts orange juice in my coffee. That is revolting. Like, why would you put so much acid in coffee? Like, no. Just no. That's revolting. Why would you ruin two good things? I'll be there. 9:30 train from the deepest Somerset. I've Googled Woodford to yours. 1 minute walk. Yep, it's a 1 minute walk. And Graham's going to meet you. Graham said he'll meet you at the station so you don't get lost. You'll recognise Graham. Look forward to seeing you, buddy. Look forward to seeing you. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna have fun here. I think Brian's gonna come. I'm not sure who else is gonna come though. I've not really put them. Is it virgin olive oil? Yes. Yeah. It is extra. It is extra virgin olive oil. I'm not sure how I do this. Do I put a drop in? Do I put a lot? We're going to do an espresso. We're going to do a single espresso and put a dash of olive oil in and see how it tastes. It's probably going to be absolutely revolting. And I don't know why I'm punishing myself, but I watch Tottenham, so this is like easy for me. I'm punishing my taste buds instead of my eyeballs. Let's go for it. But this is really good quality olive oil. Where is it from? It is from. It's located on the volcanic slopes overlooking the Tyrrhenian Sea of Norwest Campania region. So on 4 hectares of terraced land in the company of chestnut, walnut, fig, cherry, and oak trees. It forms the shape of a necklace, hence in Italian we call it collana verde. So, there's a story. We're only going to put a drop in, but that's really good quality olive oil because it's like really thick. Can't make it. That's a shame, Stu. It's a shame. But next time, do it. It's not going to be a big thing, to be honest. It's not going to be a big thing. Right. Right, let's try this awful coffee, eh? Aneem is going to be laughing his head off. If he's still here. Write that down. Write that down. It's giving me too much coffee today. We're going to try it. Are you going tomorrow? I could have, but can't be at the fuss. Yes, I am going. I will probably alight via the protest tomorrow. I won't be at the protest long. God, that smells rank. That's BS. I followed you years ago. You've always followed me, surely. I mean, that is. Oh, that is revolting. That is terrible. But yeah, all the new people that have come in recently, we're gonna be drinking a shot of coffee with olive oil in, just to see what it tastes like, because everyone's been telling me how awesome it is. I'm gonna send a message to Josh. Where is he? There he is. Right. Cheers, everyone. Not as bad as I thought it would be. It doesn't work at all. If you use good quality olive oil, though, I think that's passable, which is what this is. That's not rank. It's got a weird taste to it. I mean, that is weird. I mean, the smell of olive oil is fantastic, but why would you put that in coffee? What's the point? For me, that just ruins both of them. No, just no. That is not. It's like Tottenham and Antonio Conte. It's not a marriage that's meant to happen. That's not meant to happen. Gone. I thought you were. What is this? What is this? That does not work. That's got a really weird aftertaste to it. We're going to try that with Mark the window cleaner and see what he thinks of it. Hi, Eugene. Hello. Hopefully you're well. How good is the drink from 1 to 10? 3, because it ruins both of them. You've got because it separates as well, because coffee is water and olive oil is olive oil. It separates, so you get a bit of the coffee, a bit of the olive oil. You're not drinking both at the same time. You're drinking one or the other because of how separation works. So no, it's just weird. It's weird. Mixed with lemon juice on a salad in a coffee? No. Yeah. Yeah. Lemon juice, salt and pepper, a bit of garlic. Nice salad. Fantastico. In a coffee? No. If you put salt in a coffee, that would work. That would work, because salt is a flavour enhancer. But olive oil? No. So yeah. Buy this olive oil, though, because it is excellent. That is a really good olive oil. But not in coffee. Yeah, but We're talking rubbish today, and we've had something that's rubbish. Doesn't sound good? No, it doesn't at all, does it? It's a match made in hell. The person that invented that is a Sicilian guy, apparently. Must have just been trying to fool tourists. He must have just had really bad olive oil. He had a really bad olive oil crop and a really bad coffee. So if I'm just going to sell this to all the tourists that are in Sicily and tell them it's a Sicilian thing. Let's have a look. It doesn't produce a creamier texture. But people are saying it's health benefits because because the fats are beneficial for health. But it's just it's just wrong. Let's Google it. Oleato. It's horrible. Hi Stuart, driving at the moment. Butter next? No. I'm not. I love butter. I will not insult butter like that. I'm saying that I really love olive oil. But that's a thing that's actually happening. I mean, bulletproof coffee is just a lie. It's a lie. Yeah, we're not putting butter in coffee. Not at all. Ginger in tea works. There's loads of ginger teas. There's loads of them. And tea and ginger makes sense because they're both good for the stomach. So that works. That's like 2 for the price of 1. Yeah, I would not recommend that. I mean, it says it enhances the texture. No, it doesn't. It just fills your coffee with olive oil. Let's see what we can put olive oil in to make good olive oil worse. How's everyone doing? How is everyone doing? But I really like that we've put something to bed. Are you going to convert me to coffee because I only drink tea? No, that's not what we're here to do. We're here to say there is an alternative. This is an alternative. We're not here to say this is the best or this is the worst or this is, except for some coffees are just inherently terrible. The only thing we're here to say is buy local. Why go to an All Press or an Origin or one of the bigger companies when there's a local roastery here? It's just an alternative. And this is about purism for the most part. Well, whilst everyone else, like for example, them lot there, Costa or Starbucks, they have to mask what they've got. They have to mask their coffee with sugar and spices and flavors and chocolate. Why don't they just improve their coffee, which is what I've got? The majority of my coffee does not need to be drunk with sugar. Try it without. The problem is the coffee community has become... It's become routine. It's routine. They have to have exactly the same coffee all the time, every day, like 4 times a day. And that is a problem. They should be saying, oh, this, I'm going to have this, or I'm going to have that. Or I'm going to have a macchiato, I'm going to have this, I'm going to have that, I'm going to have this. And that's how it should. Try new things. It's great. It's amazing how people try to do things with coffee. Good coffee cannot be improved unless it's with coffee. Not broken, don't fix. Absolutely. That is the right, man. That is right. Mark, Ben's coffee is the dog's dangly bits. Absolutely. And also from Queen Limon, coffee is mwah. Someone that drinks my coffee a lot. If you ever watch my wonderful friend, Anima, the amount of coffee, whenever I send him coffee, he's just like drinking it and drinking it and drinking it. It's the man that knows what he's talking about. And Lemon knows what she's talking about. What we need to say is we need a lemon tiramisu with Coffee's coffee. That needs to happen at some point. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. It's going to be wonderful. It's about 7:30 in the morning here. Perfect time for a cup of coffee and some coffee time. Damn right, Leo. Damn right. It's that time of the morning. It's pre-raid coffees. Have you tried white coffee? What do you mean by white coffee? What do you mean by that? In Malaysia's original white coffee, it's made from beans roasted in margarine, ground, brewed and served with sweetened condensed milk. Sounds interesting. Condensed milk is tasty. It wouldn't be my fingers. It'll just be white. Overseas visitors find margarine roasted coffee beans. Unorthodox students slightly caramelized flavor are into believing there is a type of coffee bean endemic to Malaysia called the white coffee bean. So it's just beans roasted in. So it's either really light roasted coffee, or it's coffee roasted in margarine. It's interesting. Have you tried an extra hot Americano? No. Anima's in the chat, and Anima used to be a barista at Costa years ago. Oh, we're joined by Cooves. We have got Cooves here. Big up, Cooves. Are you right, buddy?
Big up, mate. You know, I said I'll be on there as long as I don't fall asleep. Sure enough.
You fell asleep?
I did, yeah. It's just been one of those days where everything's been happening since about 7 o'clock. And just...
aren't those the worst?
Absolutely. Really weird when it's a Friday. It gets you really angry for some reason.
Yeah, who works
Monday, you expect it.
I've told you that this stream is all about talking absolute rubbish. What rubbish have you got to talk about today? Because we love talking about rubbish.
I thought we were getting away from football.
We don't support a football team anymore, mate. Have you ever seen one?
Yeah. Being a Spurs fan, the only enjoyment nowadays is nostalgia, isn't it? So anything nostalgia-based is good.
Yeah.
So I've been going through classic 80s movies instead of watching matches. I love that stuff. Conan the Barbarian instead of watching the Champions League game. Yeah, that sounds about right to me.
Fantastic.
Fry up a couple of steaks, turns into a really nice day. So, food and nostalgia, that's all good for me.
Food and nostalgia.
Or nostalgic food, maybe.
Nostalgic food.
What was your favourite thing when you were a kid? Yeah,
everyone in the chat, what was your favourite childhood nostalgic food? For me, it's only one thing. Turkey dinosaurs, chips and beans.
Oh,
Absolute king of meals.
Oh, I'm trying to think. What was it? What my favourite when I was actually a kid, though? You know what? I think it was still steak and chips.
Steak and chips is good. Egg and my grandfather was a docker, so he asked my grandmother Peggy, "I want to have egg and chips only now." From that's what he used to have for dinner. And after about 4 months of only eating egg and chips, he was like, "So can I have something else now?"
Yeah, variety. It's cooking base as well. Variety's the spice of life. So that's probably where the phrase originates, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, I agree. You got to mix it up, haven't you? I mean, sometimes you're going for all the fancy stuff, all these intricately made foods, but you can't beat a good sausage, egg, and chips sometimes. Yeah. Just sometimes. And the funny thing is, the way the tastes change when you get older, you start appreciating more the basic flavors. Just like a packet of crisps.
Yeah.
When I was young, if it wasn't salt and vinegar or pickled onion, didn't want to know.
Yeah.
But now I've got older, I can have a packet of salt and just ready salted and think, just enjoy the potato flavor sometimes. It's it's weird that. And I realised the beauty of just vanilla ice cream.
Have you tried,
when you're a kid, it's got to be banana, chocolate, strawberry.
Have you ever tried the Torres crisps? They are fantastic.
Torres?
Spanish brand. It's a Spanish.
Is it one that used to be good but then drifted off when it went to Liverpool?
No,
it was no good when Chelsea got it.
They got crazy. Yeah, it's one of those as well. But they've got truffle flavour, like really cured ham flavour. They've got cured cheese, like really, and now they've come up with a fried egg flavour. Is that they are like really banging flavours. They're great.
Are they really sort of strongly flavoured then?
Yeah, really strong. Like you open the bag with truffle crisps and they stink of truffle. They are fantastic.
You know what? That's one food I've never had.
Truffle? Gotta have it.
Yeah. I've got to try it at some point. Always gave it.
It's delicious. Let's
try anything once. I mean, that's what the Germans always said, isn't it?
Yeah. Anima is saying Twizzlers. Twizzlers, Yeah, Twizzlers. Brilliant.
Was it Bernard's turkey drummers? The drummers as well, the originals. Yeah. First time I thought
them. This is the point of the show where we go, "Fuck you, Jamie Oliver, for removing turkey Twizzlers."
Damn right. And what's wrong with a bit of fish fingers?
Nothing wrong with that. Once in a while. Damn you, Jamie Oliver.
Yes, that was one as a kid. One slice of bread, bit of lettuce, smothered in salad cream, fish fingers heaped on.
Yeah.
Away you go.
Yeah, absolutely. Sausage and mash is just a killer. Anytime. Got to have the onion gravy. Always good. Like really.
I'm a fan of sprouts as well, but it's only when you have something like sausage and mash and heaps of gravy.
You can't just you've got to cut them up really thin and you've got to mix them in with stuff.
No, I like them anyway. If you get really nice sort of fresh sprouts, they're juicy, they're sweet, they're good. Trouble is when usually those ones you get at Christmas, they're all like these massive dried out monstrosities. They're not nice.
They're no flavour in them. And that's why everyone hates them because they don't try fresh ones.
Yeah, it's true.
You're saying ox tongue. That's I've never had that. I know oxtail is oxtail is now really trendy.
Yeah, so it's always made a fantastic soup. So
it's now the Italians eat ossobuco, which is oxtail served with rice with saffron in it, and with it's delicious.
Perhaps that's a move to getting the most out of every animal now, because times are hard, aren't they? So.
But it's really expensive now. Oxtail used to be the cheapest thing. Now it's one of the more expensive.
Oh, right. It's really made the shift then, I see.
Yeah, it's really trendy, which is a real shame because it was like the bit you used to put in a stock pot.
Wonder what shark meat's like, because they're wasting millions of them out at sea, aren't they? Taking those poachers taking the fins off.
The problem is with shark fins, they cut the fins off and then throw the entire body away.
Yeah.
When they should just keep the entire shark. They can make a lot of money.
Absolutely.
No problem with that. I can't eat it because it's not kosher. But
It's like things like hunting in general. I'm not against hunting as long as you're actually eating the animal.
Using it.
Yeah.
Absolutely use it all.
Yeah.
It's one of the things I learned very early from Hugh Fernley Whittenstall. Use every part of that animal because it's all tasty.
Yeah, I mean, like the American, the Native Americans did.
Yeah.
You know, they'd go out and kill an animal. You pray to the animal god and like for forgiveness for taking it, and then eat it all. And
eat the entire thing.
Yeah.
Stuart said I had sausage, egg, and chips a couple of days ago, with also sausage, mashed peas, and onion gravy a few days. It's a winner.
Nice.
It's a winner. It's a top meal. Missing codfish fingers when I had them in the UK when I was 8 years old. Yep.
Yeah.
Which brand do you go Bird's Eye for fish fingers? I think Bird's Eye is the only one, isn't it? There's a couple of good ones.
Yeah, but Bird's Eye is well known, isn't it?
Yeah.
I suppose Findus, they always do a lot of good, really decent frozen stuff. Yeah, considering it's frozen, it's all right. I mean, you can't beat fresh though, can you? I mean, but there's places you go, there's go-to places, especially at the moment. Got to have something in the freezer. It's easy to whip up in 10, 20 minutes, haven't you?
Done. Easy dinner. Sausages have now improved, in my opinion. You have. There's a load more. You can still get the but I'm one of those people that says the worse quality the sausage, the better it tastes. None of this faffing about with putting apples and like taste. No, I just want one of those really bangers.
Yeah, proper bangers in every sense. Yeah.
I
don't know. I love stuff like the differences between Cumberland sausages and Lincolnshire sausages. Yeah. But for me, I'm the opposite. I'll go a bit snobbish on them because once you had a really good meaty sausage,
a really good one,
difficult to go back. Although, having said that, I was the same. Brought up Wolves all the way. It was always Wolves bangers.
Thoughts on Surströmming? I don't know what is that. I don't know what that is. I might have to Google it.
Surströmming, that rings a bell. I'm trying to think if it's got a different name. I'm going to have to Google that as well. Remind me.
You're going to have to Google that. Marcus saying I had shark in Cornwall. Very nice. People love it. Oxtail is lovely. Jamaican oxtail stew. I have it. Fermented fish. Thank you, Anima, for Googling it. Thank you for Googling it. This is why he's moderator. Because he does all my hard work for me. Yes, Bird's Eye. Yes, does it still exist? Yes, of course it does.
Surströmming is. I wonder if that's the Swedish one they have to put in tins.
They put it in a tin and they put it under
the tin swells out. You have to open it underwater. It's like there's
Thank Limon. Yes, head of moderation.
I think the origin of that weird the fermented fish one was the sailors going out to faraway lands and some of the natives on one island saying have you got any food you can spare? And they just thought, well, we'll just give them this fish. We know it's on.
It's revolting.
Yeah, and then they sailed away, came back years later, and that they asked them if they had some more fish like it. They thought it was delicious.
Yeah,
there's a few weird things like that where the smell is disgusting, but revolting, the taste is fantastic.
Yeah.
Norway's got a good cheese called Gamelost.
Yeah,
it's the same sort of thing. My mum said when she first encountered it, she didn't like the smell of it. She threw it on the ground for the cat to have. The cat turned around and tried to bury it.
Yeah.
Later on, when she got older, she summed up the willpower to give it a taste, and she thought it was delicious.
Yeah. There's a few truffle is one of those things that people don't like the smell. I love the smell of truffle. One of the best things is going to the north of Italy during truffle season and getting on the plane back because everyone has just filled their suitcases full of truffle and the plane just stinks of it. It's phenomenal.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's like cheese almost. That fish. Yeah, had to log into the PC to type this. Yep. That fish, the fish that far gone, it is cheese. Limon Googled it and it said it's compared to rotten egg. Yep.
Yeah. Well, Dad and I, when he was alive, we used to love it. We did everything together, Dad and I. So we like go out, play pool, cribbage, you name it, just pub playing pool, regular thing. We'd come home, and after the pub, as you do, just crack into the red wine. What goes with red wine? Cheese and biscuits. So we'd have a cheese box that had all sorts of stuff in there. But we're both big fans of extremely strong blue cheeses.
Yeah.
We had a packet of Roquefort in there that used to terrify my mum.
Yeah.
Because it turned this dark green colour. It was just pure mould held together with slime. Looked disgusting, smelled disgusting. Put it on a cracker, and oh my God, it was heaven.
Yeah.
It's just, especially when drunk somehow. It's not that not that the quality of food always has to go down when you're drunk, but it does usually.
It's one of those things. If you, I don't know. Have you ever been to one of those really old school fromageries?
No.
You must have been like you go. If you go in there, if it smells awful, you know you're in the right place. They bring out the raclette evening, or they bring out a massive thing of camembert, and it just stinks. But
they'll twist a little thing into the cheese and then pull out.
And it just melts it.
I'd love to do all that stuff. Yeah, wine tasting and all that. The thing is, I'd never want to swish it around my mouth. I'd be like guzzling it.
Yeah.
Come out there absolutely off my tits on wine. I mean, I don't understand.
Wine drunk is never good.
Yeah, I mean, I've always enjoyed wine, but and I can tell when it's a good wine and when it isn't. It's little things like swishing around the glass, and you can see when it sticks to the outside.
The ribbons,
glass, You know, it's like a little bit fuller, isn't it? So I've always been a big fan of like some quality wines, but obviously that you got to have the money for that. I mean, you really do get what
there are some quality wines.
It's got a lot better over the years, but I remember like 1980s.
Yeah. In the 70s and the 80s, there was only two types of wine: red or white.
Yeah, that's right.
The sandwiches of the 70s, one of my favourite series, James May's Sandwiches of their 70s. We're going to be drinking two types of wine. There's red or there is white. That is all there is.
Or like the mother-in-law always used to say, don't judge your wine on anything other than the percentage and the volume and the quantity.
Yeah. Few things I don't like. Can't stand the taste of saffron. Place is another I don't like, as it was the only fish I had at home. Probably the reason why. And so loads of people are like that. I still can't get over my dislike of the smell of fish, because we used to go to Cornwall every year, and we used to always walk past the docks, and it would stink of rotten fish, and that killed fish for me. I can't do it. I just cannot do it. But I'm trying to ease my way into it, because fish is great apparently.
Absolutely. Yeah. So much variety in it.
Yeah. There's a cheese place near me that matures it in caves. There's a few places like that near you. Afternoon, gentlemen, and everyone in chat. Afternoon, Phil, baby. Hopefully you're all right, buddy. Hopefully you're all right. But yeah, good cheese. Good cheese is hard to beat, I think. Stinky cheese, really thick red wine. It's the way to go.
I've still always got the go-to, though, of just basic cheddar. It's just a mature cheddar for me. It's just fantastic. And anything that you can just make a simple sandwich out of and just enjoy the hell out of it like that.
Yeah.
It's got to be a good thing.
Cathedral City is not bad. There's a reason it's so big.
Yeah.
My son cannot stand cheese. The abuse he gets for it is so funny. Brilliant.
I'm like that with people that don't have bacon. Although obviously there's the religious reason. I know, but
racist.
Well, presumably it's possible to have bacon if it's somehow made kosher, is it?
No, it's pigs.
Oh, that must have been absolute bullshit I was told once then. I was like,
yeah, you've been told rubbish.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's bloody delicious, though. I'm not kosher myself, but yeah. Try to run that past my dad. Nope, never had it in my life. Never had it in his life.
Wonder if he's got a secret stash.
With the amount of cars he buys, it wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah.
Anyone that can sneak a Vauxhall Victor in without anyone noticing it must have a stash of bacon somewhere.
There's a lot of people similar though, isn't there? I mean, religions are not really that strictly followed them nowadays in a lot of cases. Yeah. So you'll get people saying, I'm practicing at this and everything, but I'm not doing too well because I keep breaking the rules.
Yeah. What is your take on apricot chunks in cheese? I bet that's delicious. The sweetness and not a problem.
I had a white Stilton with apricot in it. It was good. It was good. I think you just got to go in with no expectations on anything and just take it for what it is.
Taste it.
That's the way to go with all that. It's kind of makes it a bit like a cheesecake in that case.
Yeah.
I mean, technically it is cheese and a cheesecake, but it doesn't really taste that way, does it?
Get that apricot chunks in the cheese and make it into a cheesecake.
Yeah, what was the other one? White Stilton and cranberry, I think. That was quite good.
Cheddar cheese, cheddar delicious right by me too. Cheddar is great. Stuart is saying I eat kosher bacon. Big up, Stuart. Eugene is saying I have not had pork in nearly 20 years. Well, Coover will eat it for you, buddy, and he will let you know.
Yeah, funny enough, I don't have it that often.
No, pork is not something. It's. I could go for the rest of my life without it. Like if you told me I didn't have to eat it, it wouldn't matter by me because I just like chicken and beef so much.
I mean, if I was told I had to go without chicken and beef, forget it. I'm not going. Like,
this another game. If you had to go without the three meats, chicken, pork, or beef, which one of those three do you get rid of, chat? Because for me, pork goes out the window. I love chicken and I love a roast beef. You
didn't even have lamb in there either, because I'll take lamb ahead of all of it.
Yeah, lamb is great as well. One of those four, which one do you get rid of? I would never get rid of chicken because chicken is just good with everything.
Yeah, it's just so versatile, isn't it?
Yeah.
Chicken and fish, both of them, you can do so much with that.
Yeah.
I think the beef's got a really distinctive kind of flavour. It doesn't work with everything.
Yeah.
Same with the lamb.
Yeah.
But be creative anyway. That's the key to all of it.
Vintage cheddar is lovely. Yeah. I can't pick or eat pork anymore after my gallbladder operation. I bet Conte is screaming his head off. They love their ham in Italy, don't they?
Well, just anything fatty, it's difficult to process after the gallbladder's taken out. Yeah.
Lemon is saying pork. Bye-bye. Yep. Get rid of it. Gone. Bacon is so nice though. But it's not. If you gave me the choice between a really good bacon and a really good fried chicken, I'm taking fried chicken every time. I am taking it every time. I'm taking chicken wings. I'm taking fried chicken. I'm taking a roast dinner. I'm taking that every time.
The problem I'd have there is if you got chicken like wrapped in bacon or something, and then I'll think, this is like perfect.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was also when I used to do Christmas dinners and the turkey, I was old school and put bacon over the top of the turkey to stop it burning.
Yeah.
And that crispy bacon off the top there was like a treat for going to the effort of cooking all this stuff in the first place.
We do the same thing with smoked beef. Just wrap the turkey in smoked beef.
Yeah. I'll have to try that sometime.
Roast beef is
the one you keep talking about as well. That I'd never get around to having salted beef.
Yep, salt beef is the best thing ever. I'm like, if you tell me to deal without the two basic food groups in Judaism, chicken soup and salt beef, I'm telling you, bugger off, mate. Those are the food groups.
What sort of form do you get the salt beef in? Is it like a pastrami sort of thing where you get like thin slices, or?
We buy the joint. We buy the entire thing. We don't do it the American. We boil it for hours upon hours, and then you slice it thinly and put it in a sarnie. English mustard, loads of pickles. That's the way you do it.
Sounds good to me.
It's more. It's. I don't understand what joint salt beef is because I think it's the same joint as corned beef. I think it's the same joint, but it's just the way you cook it. You cook it in the brine, and it's absolutely delicious.
Yeah, I mean, see, that's the trouble for me. I mean, I'm not into desserts and stuff, but I'm so weak when it comes to sandwiches.
Yeah,
something nice I'll spot there. I'll slap that in a sandwich. I'll have it now, and it doesn't do very well for keeping it slim, does it?
Yeah, no, it doesn't. Duck is an interesting one. Duck doesn't interest me at all. I've had duck a couple of times. It doesn't do anything for me.
Just too fatty, I found, and not enough of it. That's what angered me. I'm thinking
about salt beef. It's really fatty and there's shit tons of it.
Yeah, I'm trying to pick some meat off this carcass, and the Queen sat at home with a bloody swan. Who's winning that one? No, I'm not a fan of duck either. But however, I do like the Chinese sort of aromatic pancake.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
A bit of duck there and hoisin. Well, not
hoisin sauce, cucumber, and the onion.
Yeah, and cucumber and all sorts of vegetables cut into little strips. Take hours on the preparation for that thing, and then just go ham on it. Well, no, not go ham on it. That's the wrong word, really, isn't it?
Yeah. But salt beef is one of the greatest things ever. I don't know any of you that used to live near Norman Goldberg's in Clayhall, but that was the highlight of the Jewish community in Clayhall. Norman Goldberg's salt beef sandwich. Take it home after shul. Bonnet de douche.
It's a bit weird. I haven't had this sort of thing because I was so near Golders Green for quite a long time. You'd think I'd have enough friends around there that would have introduced me to it, but no. I'd always had some Jewish mates, but we did other things. It was all about the football and stuff.
Yeah, we're selfish. We're not giving that to anyone. Those are our salt beef sandwiches.
Fair.
It's evil. Big up Ben and Coover. What a great double act. We're going to be joined by someone else as well. Oh, no. Go and fuck yourself. Vinny the Gooner has joined us, so we've got to hide because his team are doing all right and we're not.
Stop. I'll get away. Gloating already.
Arrogant prick.
Boo.
No, it's worse being a Tottenham fan, Matt. It's worse being a Tottenham fan.
I'm disappointed by you guys
No,
we're not even talking about it, Vinny. We're not even fucking talking about it.
Don't know what he's on about. I'm in denial. The season's over.
Season's over, mate.
Really? Yeah, move on. Christ, living in the past. What, last Saturday? God damn.
Fuck that. Yeah, we don't support football. We don't talk about football because we don't support a football club.
It's true. We've got more cinemas than you have.
Yeah,
that's true. You've got a nice Sainsbury's.
We got a nice Sainsbury's and a four-screen cinema. Beat that.
Get your Skywalk out for the lads, eh?
Brilliant.
We've got a Formula One track. What have you got?
Yeah. You have got an amazing stadium. I'll give you that.
Yeah, no furniture.
Yeah.
So everyone in the chat, this is a gooner, so feel free to talk shit about him.
That's the trouble. We can't at the moment.
No, we can't. When I was a kid, Bloom's was the go-to. Did you ever go to Bloom's in Whitechapel?
No, I didn't actually. No.
Yeah, must have been near you, Coo. Bloom's in Whitechapel.
Never went.
Bring back Bloom's. BBB is what we're trying to say. Triple B.
Well, for me, a lot of the time, because Mum was always a great cook.
Yeah.
Always great cook. Dad got heavily into it as well. So we tended not to go out that much. We'd just pick what we like and then cook it at home. So make sure it's fresh. Why would we? It's expensive and it's fun getting into cooking as well.
Yeah.
They closed their last branch in summer 2010.
Yeah, remember it. It was a sad day for the entire world. Yeah. Don't forget the cheese room. You ain't got a cheese room, mate. Forget your league title. We've got a cheese room.
Oh, I love it.
I guess I've got to make you a coffee at some point, Vinny. It's a real problem.
That would be nice, mate.
No, you don't deserve a coffee, mate, because you got.
Don't worry. Ben hasn't got any cups. We don't do that either.
No, I was just gonna say. There seems to be the cabinet or the cupboard looks a bit empty over there.
Yeah, exactly like the trophy room.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, Ben has to go back to the 1980s to get cups from there.
Yeah.
I can't even take the mickey out of an Arsenal fan. It's terrible. We've got nothing. There's nothing to throw at him at the moment.
What are we going to say to him?
There's nothing really, especially
because even if Man City do win the title, it's like Arsenal will have still had a good season.
We're just shocking.
Oh dear. The good old days of us finishing 4th and then finishing 8th. That's it. That's been the glory years for us in the last.
The problem is, Coos, they would still win a cup whilst we were celebrating our position above Arsenal trophy.
That's the trouble.
Yeah.
We were doing this a while back, a few years back. Sat in the pub, a few of my mates. 2 of them were Gooners. One of them's a Chelsea lad. And so of course the bragging rights came out, Chelsea, Arsenal, and the mobile phones coming out, and they're going around. Oh, we won that one, top that. So they're just swiping to bring up a trophy to gloat with against the others. Of course, Chelsea won. But I'm there with my mobile. What have I got? Well, we got a new stadium, groundsman of the year. It's it's pathetic stuff. We're just scraping for sort of ammo for any kind of insults. There's nothing. That's what I say.
Ourselves.
Yeah, totally give up on the football. It's all about movies till the end of the season for me.
That's what he's been doing instead of watching football. He's been watching Conan the Barbarian.
Conan the Barbarian, love it.
Yeah. I'm treating myself towards the end of the season. That's when The Empire Strikes Back comes out.
Oh yeah. Ooh. That's a much better afternoon than watching Tottenham.
Oh, absolutely. I might do the original Star Wars trilogy in sort of one weekend or something.
Yeah.
And what have you roasted recently?
Twilight Princess, Coffee on Tour. No, not Coffee on Tour. Twilight Princess.
How about in chat? What do people do instead of watching football?
Yeah, chat.
For me, I'm not watching it without a choice now. But a lot of people, when you can't watch it or the game's postponed, what do you do instead? Is there something? Do you need the football for the burst of energy? Do you need it for the for that bit of inspiration? I don't know. It's like a tribal thing for so many of us. If you've grown up with Spurs, and you're my age, you remember winning things. It was nice, but that's all a thing of the past, literally.
Yeah. No cups here, mate.
You know what? So on my phone, I said I've been to a lot of Spurs games. It gave me over the years Tottenham Hotspur Stadium.
Yeah, nothing. Let's see what. So we play Thursday next year because we're fucking shite. Yeah. Levy is the dark side incarnate. Yes, he is. Stuart talked to the wife. Yeah. I went to the cinema in 1977 to watch the original Star Wars.
Awesome.
My mum and dad did that. They still tell me that. Oh, I saw that in the cinema.
I remember Dad taking me to watch it in 77 as well.
Yeah.
Next evening, we went again.
Yeah. And then you went the day afterwards.
That was it. I'm one of these people that's seen the original 3 Star Wars films over 100 times each.
Yeah. I've seen them a few times.
I had it all recorded onto one VHS cassette, so I'll just play it through the day. Lovely stuff.
Lovely stuff. Phil Baby's saying I also support Celtic, so I get some football joy in that. I support this is one of those things I said in a chat last night. I might go and support Fiorentina. At least it's fun, and they've got a great kit as well. Bring back Fiorentina. Love Fiorentina. But they run the club really well there as well, don't they? Then stadium is terrible though.
Yeah. There's expectation levels are a bit lower than a lot of the other teams there, aren't they? But it's good. It's good. I mean, I'm the same with Ajax. If I'm devoid of any football, straight over there. At least, even when they lose, it's entertaining. It's the way football should be played. So trouble is with the Eredivisie, it's just there's only a few teams really worth watching.
It's a bad league. But I would have Ruud van Nistelrooy as the Tottenham coach. I'd have him as the Tottenham coach. At least when Harry Kane leaves, we'll have a decent striker up top, as you said.
Right now, there's only a couple of managers that I wouldn't take.
Who are they?
Tuchel is one.
Yeah.
And Simeone. I think there'll be even more on. Alex McLeish is another one. They're sort of the footballing antichrists to me.
The funny thing is, I've met Alex McLeish, and he's actually a really lovely geezer.
I've heard that as well. But my God, his football is painful.
Yeah, it is painful.
But yeah, I mean, like we said ages ago, I think it was Mickey Hazard said, Wenger was the best manager we never had.
Yeah.
I totally agreed with that. It was pure football all the way. I totally agree with that. I was so envious of them back then.
Yeah.
Because we had the likes of Jerry Francis. Woohoo!
Yeah. But it doesn't matter who the bloody manager, because we've had quality managers that don't play football but try and win us something, but they get sacked. Like George Graham won us a cup, got us into a semi-final against them lot, and he got sacked in the semi-final.
Yeah, we were looking like a genuine cup side again at that point. It was okay.
Whatever you think of George Graham, he was a top manager.
Yeah, that is true. That was the so-called reclaiming the club for the Spurs way.
And then we bring in Jacques Santini.
The Spurs way is get them tills ringing.
Yeah. This is really funny. We are the only club that invented total football and parking the bus. We invented both of those because we invented the push and run side in the 50s.
Well, we didn't invent that, but we popularised it in this country anyway.
Yeah. We basically brought that to the forefront, but we also invented park the bus, both sides of the spectrum. Football heritage, in the words of Lee Gunner. Heritage. Football heritage. But it's actually time to end the show, Cooves. That hour went really quickly. You're talking about nonsense.
That's not nonsense. Covered a bit of food. Novelty foods. That's all we need to do. Everybody's going to eat, haven't they?
Yeah, everyone's got to eat. Mike Bassett or Ted Lasso. Mike Bassett all the way. 4-4 effing 2.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Still go to the cinema to watch Marvel films.
You know what? People used to joke about it, but I actually would take Sam Allardyce over Conte at the moment.
Yeah.
As boring as he sounds, at least he knew how to put a team forward that could go and attack when I had to.
And also, he knows how to manage people, which we need in this club. But
we do. On
that note, Kuva, what's happening with you this weekend? Are you going on Bob's? We know we've got Kuva and the Kang on Sunday. What's happening with you?
If I'm in the walls happening, then of course I'll be on it. I mean, it would be rude not to.
Yeah,
but, otherwise, the one guarantee will be Kuva and the Kang on Sunday, which I still haven't done the questions for, but I shall have to. We'll have Ranjit and who else was coming on? I'm trying to remember now. Oh, and Iggy.
Yeah, should be a laugh. Should be a laugh.
And we're going to try and avoid I'm hoping to be one of the trendsetters for this. Avoiding football at all costs.
Absolutely.
It's the only way to get through the week.
Yeah. And we are going to do a bit of promoting because they are in the chat. So today is the release of the new Destiny raid, which I cannot remember what its name is. But if you wish to watch someone play that, there's only one place to go, and that is twitch.tv/xAnemaX. If you've got any interest in Destiny, get over and give Anema and Lemon a follow. It will mean a lot to me if you do. Should be a laugh. I might even join the stream. Who knows? Who knows? But thank you to everyone so much for watching. We will be back here on Monday. So Monday at 2:00 on the Coffee Company for your place of chill. Hopefully Vinny's not here because then we can talk shit about Arsenal, even though we can't talk shit about Arsenal. But thank you all so much to Kuva and for everyone for joining. Thank you all so much for watching. And as always, if you smell what the cough is brewing, have a great rest of your weekend and catch you all later. Ciao for now.
Levy out.
Levy out.